How's it going, guys? My name is Will Akana, and it is Will Wednesday, and I'm going to give you a tip on how to communicate effectively like a boss. Triple S. So communication, in its technical definition, is sharing or exchanging information. The best communicators are able to share their ideas effectively and clearly. You can be smart, you can know a lot of information and not be a good communicator. Anyone who has ever had a bad math teacher can attest to this firsthand. The method I like to use to effectively explain any type of information to someone is to exploit the use of schemas. A schema is a collection of ideas already in place in your brain that relate to a concept. For example, when I say football, you have a bunch of flags going off in your head that is part of a schema, or rather, interrelated ideas that you know about football. The rules of the game, the players you know, even how the field looks like, these are all part of the schema of football that's already in place in your brain. So if I were to explain to you, someone who I'm assuming has no idea how to play Ultimate Frisbee, instead of listing each rule one by one, I can just tell you Ultimate Frisbee is football, but with a frisbee. Now, Ultimate Frisbee and football aren't played exactly the same, but they're close enough so that if I make the comparison, you go from knowing nothing about Ultimate Frisbee to knowing about 80% of what you need to know. Analogies and metaphors make perfect uses of schemas. For example, I can tell you how the basic components of a computer works by using the schema you already know of your kitchen. Your computer processor is your chef. Your hard drive is your refrigerator where you store all the food. And your RAM, or short-term memory in your computer, is your counter space, or the place available to work on the meals. Doing anything on the computer is just like ordering food. The order goes out to the chef, who goes to the refrigerator to get all the necessary ingredients, bringing them to the counter space, and then working to prepare the meal. If you tend to order a lot of recipes at once, or if you work with giant recipes, you may want a dual processor, or two chefs, a larger hard drive, or a bigger refrigerator to store more food, or more RAM, or a larger counter space to work on all these meals. You see, communicating information doesn't have to be daunting, and it doesn't have to be boring. If you are creative, you can make the most complex subjects accessible to anyone, so long as you're making use of their schemas. That is the tip that I have for you on how to communicate like a boss. Simply use schemas. Use information people already know to integrate new information. Makes it easy, no? Alright guys, have a wonderful week. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great week, guys.